Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome once again to Crystal Clear Sounds of KPAV 1200 on your radio dial.
We're broadcasting live from the Museum of Broadcasting, home of history of the airways.
These are your announcer, Raina and Tani from Monroe.
We'll be playing your favorite music today and have the latest weather.
By the way, do you know the horses send messages?
They use the horse code.
You have been listening to La Bamba.
The time is now 2:45, and that means it's time for Pierre, Ryan, Cassie, Madison, and Milena, and more radio history news.
Thanks, Raina and Tani. In December 1906, Radio Fessenden made the very first AM radio broadcast.
For the first time, people could hear music in sporting events live without leaving their homes.
They could get news and weather reports without waiting for the newspaper. And whether they wanted to or not, they could hear commercials on the radio. Right here in the Twin Cities, General Mills created the first singing radio commercial.
On December 24th, 1926, the Wheaties Quartet sang "Have You Tried Wheaties?" for listeners across the Midwest.
General Mills also created the commercial named Betty Crocker, who became so popular that she received over 4,000 letters a day. Since broadcasting as we know it today started with Feston, he is known as the father of modern radio. Now he's the weather. There will be sunny skies at recess today with temperatures in the 70s to temperature.
And now here's a word from our sponsor.
Trying to cut off that tying run on third. Yogi gives the sign. Here's the pitch. A hot grounder. Rizzuto snares it and fires to the plate as the runner starts his slide. Yogi dives. And he tags in for the out! A terrific play by champion Yogi Berra. And like lots of champions, you'll find Yogi stoking up on Wheaties almost any morning. And what sparks a champion sparks you. You work hard, you play hard. You could use extra energy. Get your full measure of wheat energy from Wheaties because there's a whole kernel of wheat in every Wheaties flake. Spark up all during National Wheaties Week. Eat Wheaties and more Wheaties. Your grocer's got 'em, you get 'em. Wheaties.
What sparks a champion? Sparks you and champions. Choose Wheaties.
Breakfast of Champions.
Now to our first request of the day. Please, Mr. Postman.
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt this important program to bring you this important news flash. Here is Naomi.
An alien named Bob rode a skateboard on Earth, and he was hip-hop. So watch out, he might rap in your face, so be careful for the spit and drool.
Well, that's all we have time for today.
And always, thanks for listening.
Stay tuned for the next installment of the KPAV Radio Network. This is Raina and Tani,
Milena,
Madison,
Pierre,
Cassie,
Ryan,
Naomi,
Nathan, and for our director Chris. Signing off for KPAV.